just be my new favorite setup to start the vlog. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it if I'm quiet for a minute. The rain that is hammering down right now, I'm actually not mad about. It's actually making me really cozy. It's making me feel very festive. I've just made myself my morning coffee. There's nothing better than coming down, turning on this Christmas tree, making yourself your morning coffee, and just soaking up the atmosphere. 10 points to Gryffindor if you saw that I got a little bit overexcited, poured my milk too quickly and just spilt it over like the entirety of the side of my coffee cup. I don't know if you would have seen that in the time lapse, but I'm very much in need of the coffee this morning. I was very overly excitedly pouring my milk to try and have my coffee as soon as possible because we had a lot of fun celebrating last night. So this coffee is very much needed, but I am so excited about daily vlogging. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's actually something that I just love doing around Christmas time. So I feel like every morning you get into the routine of like getting up, getting the camera switched on, chatting about my day, making the morning coffee, and I just absolutely love it. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button already, I would absolutely love it if you hit it now. And if you know someone that you think would enjoy my Vlogmas, it would mean the world to me if you could send them my channel. Share my channel on your stories, send my channel to your friends and to your family that you think will enjoy getting very festive daily vlogs. I honestly love it. I feel like it just is like such a routine, just like sitting down, watching your favorite YouTubers and just enjoying all the festive vibes. So that would absolutely make my day. But today's plans. We have some very exciting plans today that I cannot wait to share with you. In fact, I actually might want to head upstairs and do a little bit more with regards to my makeup because I feel like kind of warrants it today with the plans that I have. I feel like I'm being really elusive, but I'm doing something really exciting today. So I'm gonna crack on with my coffee. I'm gonna start the morning doing a little bit of admin and then we'll head upstairs and get ready for a very exciting day. Okay, so I've just come upstairs now because, as I said, I wanted to do a little bit of a makeup top up, and I feel like I've done it quite subtly. I've just added a few kind of pinky hues into my makeup because I wanted to give a little bit of a test run of some bridal makeup, because today we are going wedding dress shopping and I am so excited about today. Now, if you don't already know, myself and my sister, me and G, literally got engaged within about a month of each other, and it was probably the best thing to have ever happened because we are so close. Like I mean, I literally had G and G around for dinner the other night just before Vlogmas started. Like, I go around hers a couple of times a week for like coffees and catch-ups, and it's been so lovely going through the wedding planning process together with someone because it's an overwhelming process. And it's something that I feel like we need to have a little bit of a catch up on because I've had so many DMs on Instagram asking me if there are any wedding updates, if I have booked the venue, if we've decided what kind of a wedding we're gonna go for. And all I'm gonna say is that there's been a lot happening behind the scenes that we need to catch up on. But today we are heading wedding dress shopping and I could not be more excited. So me and G are both going wedding dress shopping. It's predominantly for her, but I'm also going to be looking to pick up my maid of honor dress. I'm not gonna lie, I love being a maid of honor. Both G and I are maid of honors for each other, which I just think is so lovely because it means that I can prioritize her and then she can prioritize me. And I've actually loved being a maid of honor almost more than I've loved being like a future bride. Like, I feel like I'm so proudly telling everyone like maid of honor duties, maid of honor responsibilities. Don't worry, I'll be there as the maid of honor. That is my job. And I am just absolutely loving it. So I wanted to do a little bit of like a subtle bridal makeup because I wanted to see kind of how it would look with like some different colorways with regards to the dress. And also with regards to if I wanted to try on any kind of like bride dresses as well, any wedding dresses whilst I am there. And I just thought it'd be so fun for us to do a bit of like a joint appointment. I thought that would be really cute. So we're heading somewhere quite local, but I really love what I've done. I've literally just added a little bit of eyeshadow from the Jenny Packham Bobbi Brown collaboration. I believe this is still available, but if you are looking for wedding makeup, my goodness me, you need the Jenny Packham range from Bobbi Brown. Jenny Packham, I believe, is a wedding dress designer herself, and honestly, the range is so gorgeous. Like, they just have the most stunning shades in the range. You can see where I've put my finger through that one. But this has been a very well used palette. And basically, I've just done in my crease this one, which is Wood Rose such a beautiful shade. It's almost like this ashy kind of pinky purpley shade, which I really, really like. And then over the top, I've just done this one, which is Antique Rose. And I feel like that really does summarize it. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to do a bit of a flick, but I'm not sure if a flick is overly bridal. I'm really unsure. So if I ever do a flick, I usually just use this brown shade, because I do find a brown liner so much more flattering than a black liner, and it just looks a little bit more natural. So I predominantly use these colors, and then I've just done a tiny little bit of this like shimmery color over the top, which is Heather Rose. Such beautiful names, and as you can see, this really is just like the perfect bridal palette. So many gorgeous natural colors. I've also just done a little bit of a top up of blush, because I do feel like having that like blushed look when you are a bride, those kind of like rosy cheeks, is just so lovely, especially when you're in the bridal party and you're all kind of like matchy with that like rosy glow. So of course I've used my Bobbi Brown brightening blush, which is just my favorite, and then topped it up with the Jenny Packham lip balm. This is in Bear Pink, and I think this is a really nice one to have in your bag, because if you're going to use like a lipstick underneath and then kind of like just top up with like a little bit of color, there's not really much color in this one. As you can see, it almost looks like it's a completely nude balm, but there is something in there, so it's like a really lovely one just to give yourself a little bit of hydration. And I think it's a great one to kind of blend that color together. You know, when your lips start to get that line, especially when you've been like eating, chatting, kind of like doing a lot of things, you start to get a line, just to kind of dab that in and just make sure that all the colour is looking lovely. So it's really nice just to kind of start taking stock of a bit of like bridal makeup. So I'm just very cash actually for this appointment. I don't really know if I need to change. I think I might keep the roll neck on, but I might swap out the comfy trousers for a bit of a slip skirt, just so that I can look a little bit pretty to go. But first time going wedding dress shopping. This is going to be such an experience, such an exciting thing to do with G as well. The fact that we can do it together just makes me so happy, and it's gonna be a really, really exciting day. Quickly changed into a little slip skirt. I am trying to bring in a little bit of those bridal tones, so I've gone for one of my favorite, this gorgeous little, I think this is Karen Millen cream slip skirt, but I will leave a few similar linked down below. And I love how it looks styled with black. It's also really handy to slip on and off, because obviously if I'm going for a try on and I'm going to be putting on lots of outfits and lots of different dresses, I'm going to want to be able to chuck things off easily. So this is super easy to chuck on and off. Roll neck, super easy to chuck on and off. And I've deliberately gone for my Vivaya boots, because they're just slip-on sock boots that come off super easily. And then bag wise, I'm just going for my little Longchamp shoulder bag, my little hobo bag, which I absolutely love, just because she fits everything that I need. Camera, phone. Actually, I might leave my camera at home. I might just take my phone, because I'm not even entirely sure if I'm going to get any footage whilst I'm there, because obviously it's a very personal thing. I don't want Alex knowing what I'm going to be going for, and G's going to be trying on dresses as well. So might leave the camera here. If I do get any footage, I'll be sure to get some on my phone. But it's just going to be such an exciting start to the kind of like wedding process, and such an exciting thing to do together. So outfit of the day, ready for a day of trying on dresses.
It was the night before Christmas. I was closing down for business in my little prison shop, when the bell on the door jingled once more.
So, just got back from the bridal boutique now, and that was so much fun. I would definitely recommend taking all of your girlfriends along with you and just doing a big old try on of the dresses, because it literally felt like we were little girls playing dress up again. Honestly, it felt like we were kids. It was the loveliest experience. The ladies at the store boutique were so lovely, so knowledgeable, and the dresses that they had were just beautiful. They had so many different designs. If you wanted like full on sparkly, full on lace, if you wanted something really like demure and classic and like understated, there was just everything there. And it was a successful trip for 2 reasons. G has found her dress, and I have my bridesmaid dress, which is really, really exciting. And especially the fact that we could kind of like try it on together and like style them up together, so that we knew exactly what like color. I feel like she'll be okay with me saying what color it is. It's like a beautiful forest green. If you know me, you know forest green suits me so, so well. It is the most beautiful shape, the most beautiful style, and it just looks absolutely stunning. And she's found her dress, which is so exciting for her. Myself, didn't quite find the one, but that's absolutely fine. I'm in no rush because we have a long old time until we're actually going to be getting married. And I definitely am the kind of person where I want to do lots of try-ons because I think I know what I want. And I'm probably going to end up wearing what I want. But I think it's really fun to try on like the different styles, the different shapes, see what like suits your body, what flatters, what feels nice to wear and what doesn't. Like it's just so much fun. And my favourite thing to do when I was a little girl was play dress up. And this basically just feels like I am doing exactly that. I'm just playing dress up with my sister / my best friend in the entire world. And we get to chat about weddings together. It's honestly just the most fun thing in the entire world. So we did text her fiance like, oh, we have found it. We have the one. So exciting. But as you can see, I'm home now and it's already starting to get dark, and I feel like I've barely been vlogging at all today because I didn't really vlog too much in the bridal boutique. I showed you a few of the dresses. Like, it's really cute. They've got like these little cards, and then basically what you do is you go along with like a peg and you peg the dresses that you think you like, and then from that they can kind of go and like see which ones suit you, and like if there's one that you're like absolutely not, maybe like take away the pegs, like I was wrong, completely wrong, and they'll like bring out ones that they think really will suit your shape and your style. And they really listen as well. They were really, really lovely, like gave their opinion whenever you wanted it, but kind of like listened to what you had to say, which was so nice. It's like exactly the kind of experience that we wanted. And the boutique was so, so gorgeous as well. So many dresses, which just inspires me so, so much. So it really was a lot of fun. I would definitely recommend, if you've got a wedding coming up, just enjoy the process. Go wedding dress shopping to a few different boutiques. Just make a day of it with your mum, your sister, your best friends. Just enjoy playing dress up, because that's exactly what we've been doing today. I'm not gonna lie to you, I always forget how fast we lose the daylight. This is the reality of Vlogmas, is that come mid-afternoon, that's it. You are done for daylight. But I hope this lighting is okay for you guys. I'm going to try not to like go on about the lighting throughout the entirety of Vlogmas, because I always find that other people's vlogs that I watch, it's not even something I've really considered. Like, I don't look at their vlogs and think like, oh, I'm going to click off this vlog because your lighting is just not quite good enough for me. But I hope it's okay. But I had, whilst we were out, a very, very exciting delivery arrive from one of my favorite brands, particularly around this time of year, and that is Monica Vinader. I absolutely adore Monica Vinader products. They're gorgeous designs and they're gorgeous jewellery. And actually, especially talking about like weddings, I feel like Monica Vinader does some really, really gorgeous like wedding-esque jewellery. I think that would be so lovely to gift to your bridesmaids, to gift to your wedding party, or actually as an engagement gift. It's something that G and I both found that a lot of people really, really struggled with, especially because we both got engaged like quite close together, is that a lot of people were really struggling for engagement gifts for the both of us, because they wanted them to be unique, they wanted them to be like very us. And I actually think like Monica Vinader jewellery would be such a great engagement gift. So I might take off what I'm already wearing actually, because I want to be able to style up these pieces and show you exactly what I've been picking up. Because one thing I do find about Monica Vinader that I feel like isn't celebrated enough is their silver jewellery. Now, you guys know there is literally no hiding it. I'm a silver jewellery girl through and through. I always say silver, but like especially with regards to my wedding ring, that is obviously platinum. It's not white gold, it's a platinum band. But I just love the silver jewellery. I feel like it suits me so much better. I'm definitely like a cool jewellery kind of girl. And of course my vintage inspired watch is also silver, both of which were from Alex. He's so good at giving jewellery. Like, he's just got really, really good taste in jewellery for a man. But I feel like Monica Vinader's silver jewellery is just not talked about enough. And a lot of people obviously know that Monica Vinader do gorgeous like gold vermeil, and they do like gorgeous gold jewellery pieces. But I feel like for us silver girls, it's not shouted about enough that actually they do some really, really gorgeous silver jewellery. Most of the pieces they do in gold, they also do in silver. So I have an entirely silver Monica Vinader jewellery haul for you guys, which I feel like I don't think I've ever even seen on the internet, because 90% of people would go for gold. But I'm here to celebrate the silver girlies. I'm here to represent. So I wanted to show you what I picked up. Starting with the box that I just dropped and threw over on the floor, because I have a feeling this is going to be the necklace that I picked up. And this necklace, number one, I feel like would be so gorgeous with regards to like wedding styling for a wedding necklace. I think this would be stunning. But if you're listening if there are any boyfriends or husbands or fiancés listening in the back, this would be the most beautiful gift to receive under the tree. I mean, not only is Monica Vinader obviously so stunning in terms of like their packaging, love the kind of like deep maroon color with the rose gold packaging. They also have the most beautiful like blue, ooh, you've got a sneak peek there, the most beautiful royal blue inside. And this necklace, how stunning is this? I honestly just think this would be the loveliest thing to receive under the tree. So this is the most beautiful silver heart pendant necklace I have ever seen. And it's one of the classiest heart necklaces I've ever seen. I feel like heart jewellery is really coming into its own at the moment. I feel like girls just want something a little bit more fun, something really beautiful. And so to receive this from obviously like your fiance, your boyfriend, your loved one, or to receive this if you have just gotten recently engaged, if you have just gotten recently married, obviously like the representation of love in this necklace, I just think is so lovely. So I wanted to try it on with this roll neck because I love a pendant necklace with a roll neck. I mean, I love it with a lot of different necklines. I feel like pendant works really well with obviously V-necks, scoop necks, cowl necks, but for me, just like a classic roll neck with a beautiful pendant necklace. Oh my goodness me. How stunning is that? I love the chain that comes with it as well, actually. It's almost like, it's like a beautiful thin chain, but it's kind of, it's almost like a chain in itself, like it's got its own entity, which is really nice. So it's not just like the fact that it's being completely hidden. Like I feel like the chain is a detail in itself, but obviously the pendant is what stands out. Now, of course, this also comes in gold. It might also come in rose gold. I'm not entirely sure. It definitely comes in gold as well. So if you are married to, or the boyfriend of, or the fiance of a gold girly, this necklace also comes in gold. But for me personally, I just love the silver because I just feel like silver works so well with my skin tone. I feel like it stands out so beautifully with a neckline like this, like a beautiful black roll neck, and just that kind of like pop of silver. I feel like it's very festive as well. Oh my goodness. This is such a beautiful necklace. Honestly, I would have like sent this to a link to Alex and been like, I would like this for Christmas, please, because this is so stunning. Oh, I just can't stop looking in the viewfinder. I do apologize. Let's move on. Let's see what else we have in here. Gorgeous. I just love how cute these are. I feel like they're so dainty and tiny, but they just feel really special to unbox. And I have ordered quite a few bits in terms of like earrings, rings, bracelets. I feel like I've kind of ordered like a full collection. This feels like it might be the earrings. Oh my god, it is. Okay, these are going to be so tricky for me to show you, so we're gonna have to do a bit of an adjustment with regards to the hand, the earrings. I always have to like block my face because the camera wants to focus on my face. It's very clever. It does this kind of like facial recognition, but it means when I'm trying to show you something this teeny tiny, you cannot see it. But these are the most beautiful pair of silver huggies I think I've ever seen in my life. I mean, look at how dainty those are. Thank goodness I went and got my nails done recently, because can you imagine if my nails were all grown out and gross as I was showing you this? But look at how dainty they are. And I've been looking for the perfect pair of huggy silver earrings for such a long time. Oh, I just realised I didn't actually take my earrings out earlier. That's hilarious. I was just about to put these literally over the top of the studs that I was wearing, but I have been looking for the perfect pair of like silver huggy earrings for such a long time, because I have my gorgeous gold huggies, which are a pair of Pandora like solid gold huggies, and I do love them, and I feel like the style of them, the design of them is just so me. Like I love them on a day where I just want to keep my earrings in all day. I know we've had lots of chats about whether you are an earring stayer-inner or an earring comer outer. At the end of the day, I'm normally an earring comer outer, but this is the kind of huggy that I could get on board with keeping in overnight. I know you're not technically supposed to like shower with these things in. I know you're not technically supposed to swim with these things in, but I do find Monica Vinader jewellery is actually really good at lasting. So you can literally leave these in overnight because you don't get that like harshness of the stud. Like you don't feel it poking into the back of your head. Like I can squish my ear completely against my head and like barely feel the earring, and you just get the tiniest little bit of this kind of like pop of silver again on your ear. Sorry, my ear's got a little bit red. I have just the most sensitive skin in the world. The second I touch it, like when I cleanse, when I do anything to it, it goes so red. But I love this like pop of silver that you get on your ear that is so beautiful and goes really beautifully with the necklace. I am just so in love with those. I feel like they just create this entire ensemble. They go so perfectly with the rest of my jewellery collection, and they're the kind of earrings I can just picture myself wearing non-stop because they're so comfy, yet so beautiful. Okay, next up is a ring that the second I saw this ring on Monica Vinader's website, I was like, oh my god, I need that in my life, because you guys will know I'm a huge fan of my watch. If you don't know my vintage inspired watch, it's actually from a brand called Seconda, which is so affordable. So affordable, but looks really expensive. It looks very like Cartier-esque. One of the things I love most about the watch is the kind of like chain detail that runs down it. I think it's just so beautiful and really like adds to the kind of like design of it. Well, Monica Vinader have actually just released a ring with a matching chain detail, and oh my goodness me, how stunning is that? So look at them together next to each other. How amazing is that? And I didn't realize this ring isn't actually like, I thought it was going to be like really thick and it was going to be like a big kind of like chunky metallic ring. It's actually, can you see that? Like folds up. I have never seen any jewellery do this before. That is absolutely crazy to me. So you can kind of like just have it in your hand like that. But obviously once you put it on your finger, it creates the like beautiful kind of chain. So I feel like it's got a little bit of stretch to it, which is quite nice, because if you're like me, I'm the kind of person that my finger swells and shrinks so much depending on if I'm hot or cold. Alex got really worried when he first got me the ring, because he was like, it looks a little bit big on you, like it's moving about a lot. The second I get warm, I get like an indent from my ring. Can you see that? Because it goes like quite tight, and I've got the heating blasting on at the moment, so I am a little bit warm. So I really love the fact that it's got that stretch to it, and it's actually quite a thick chunky ring. I'm not normally a chunky ring kind of a gal, but I really liked the design of this, and just loved the fact that it matched my watch. I just thought that was so unique and so cute, and I've never seen anything like this, so a really beautiful addition to add to my collection. I also think that that would actually be so perfect if you are looking to gift someone both of these items for Christmas, because they're like matchy, but not from the same brand. It looks like you have put in so much thought into their presents. So it's a really nice kind of almost like set to get them. Now next up is another pair of earrings, and this is another gorgeous pair of huggy hoops. So as I said, I was looking for the perfect pair to kind of replace my gold ones from Pandora that I wanted to wear if I wanted to go for silver. So obviously we've got these gorgeous braid ones, but we also have this beautiful silver pair that are the most stunning kind of like studded metal ever. Can you see that? It almost looks like it's been bashed up. I feel like Monica Vinader does that so well, where they do this kind of like bashed look to a lot of their pieces, and I absolutely love it. I feel like it's so unique, and again, I thought these would be a really gorgeous pair of earrings if you are the kind of person that doesn't take your earrings out, you just want to leave them in. They are gorgeous. So we've got the gorgeous braid on this side, and then the new little huggies. So it's going to be the battle of the earrings. Which one? I'm like coming really close now. Which one is our favorite? Do we like the braid, or would you like the bashed? Comment down below, braid or bashed. I want to know which pair is your favorite. I think I prefer the back. Oh, I don't know. I really like both. I'm going to put both the braids back in just because they're a little bit dainty, and I think they'll be a good one to practice leaving in overnight for myself. But I do really love both. I think they are both so gorgeous. Yeah, I really love how tiny the braids are, but I do like that these are just a little bit something extra. Like, I don't think I could wear the braids if I'm going to do like hair up, because they're almost too dainty, whereas the bashed ones I feel like I could wear if I was going to do like a bit of a ponytail, slick back bun, half up, half down look, all of the hairstyles that you know I adore doing when basically my hair's greasy and I want to get it out of my face. Now last up, this bad boy, the most exciting one of the haul, if I do say so myself. This is something I've been eyeing up for such a long time, and this would be one of the most special magical gifts to receive under the tree. It's been something on my wish list for a really long time, and something that I feel like Monica Vinader has just nailed. Now this is actually called their signature bangle, and they do this in loads of different colorways, loads of different metals, and they also now do this, which is what I have been eyeing up, in a diamond. Now these are actually real diamonds in here, and they are so beautiful. Can you see that sparkle? It's such a thin, dainty bangle. I feel like it's going to be so difficult for you to see. So they do this in like a thicker version, but I have very tiny, dainty wrists, and so for me, I knew it was going to have to be the tiny, dainty bangle, the skinny bangle, I think it's called. I think it's called the skinny signature bangle, but as I said, I will link it down below, along to the like normal one, if maybe you have someone that's got like thicker wrists, or they prefer a bit like more to their jewellery, something a little bit thicker. But my goodness me, is this bangle stunning. I mean, look at the shape of it. It's so unique, and I feel like it's so Monica Vinader. Like, any girly knows that this bangle is Monica Vinader if they saw this on someone else. And this was so beautiful. If you guys watched my latest Suzanne video when I went into London to the new pop-up with Suzanne, I actually popped into Monica Vinader on Marylebone High Street and I saw this in person, and that was what just kind of solidified it for me. That was when I was like, no, I need that bracelet in my life. That is just the most perfect evening bracelet. So, so gorgeous to wear around the festive season, and I feel like I'm gonna have lots of opportunities to wear this, to style this up for like festive parties, events. Basically, it is sparkly season and I'm fully embracing the sparkles. So the signature skinny bangle is just such a timeless and iconic piece from Monica Vinader. A beautiful addition into my jewellery collection, but also I think would just make such an amazing Christmas gift. So really excited about all of the new additions. As I said, I will leave them linked all down below, and I'm sure you can expect to see me styling them up a lot throughout December. Wow, that overhead lighting, my goodness me. We are a household that never normally uses the overhead lights. You know that TikTok that's like, I have one rule, that is you never, ever, ever use the overhead light. We love a lamp, we love a twinkly light, we love a like mood lighting, but I'm not gonna lie to you, all of this talk, I feel like I'm coming up very stark as well because of how white this is, but all of this talk of like bridal try-ons and styling and dresses has put me in such a bridal mood. And when I got into my makeup piece, I was like, you know what, I don't want to wear my normal Cyber Jammies robe, I want to wear my bridal robe. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but it literally says Ellie on the back. It is the cutest thing ever. I got it as a really, really kind gift when I went on the bridal retreat to Italy, and I just absolutely adore it. It's from a gorgeous brand called L'Olive. I do that with a French accent because if you put Le in front of it, then I can't be like L'Olive. L'Olive, which is such a cute little bridal brand. I will leave linked down below. So again, great gift if you know someone who is recently engaged or getting married. But I just want to spend the rest of the afternoon / evening getting cozy, hunkering down, and I think it's time for our first festive hot chocolate. So I wanted to do a hot chocolate together. I'm just going to do it in my Nespresso milk frother. There's a few different ways that you can do it, and I might show you the different ways like throughout the month of Vlogmas, but the easiest way for me is literally just doing it in the milk frother. I personally am a milk hot chocolate girl. Like, I prefer using milk in it, not water. I never understand people that use water. I don't know if it would even work in a milk frother, but this is my favorite hot chocolate, the Cadbury's one. I feel like it's just so creamy. It's the Cadbury's fudge, and the only place I've been able to get this recently is from designer outlets. And actually, speaking of, or when I say designer outlets, I mean like the Cadbury's outlet stores, but speaking of designer outlets, I actually have a trip to Gunwharf booked in the diary really, really soon, which I'm really looking forward to. So hopefully they might have a few more of these, because I can feel that I don't have a huge amount left, and I'm gonna be really, really sad when this runs out. But I absolutely love this one. But any hot chocolate that you absolutely love will do. So literally, just pour your milk into your milk frother, depending on how much you want. These ones actually have like a limit of how much can actually go in the milk frother, so they're really handy because they can kind of show you exactly how much to pour in there. So I kind of just go up to like anywhere in between the min and the max. I will leave a couple of different milk frothers linked down below as well if you do want to shop them, because you don't have to just do Nespresso. I think Amazon actually do their own milk frother now, which is really, really cool. So I literally just take a couple of heaped teaspoons of the hot chocolate. Oh, it smells incredible. Oh my goodness me, that is absolutely amazing. And then I literally put this on, blend it up, and it becomes the most amazing frothy, milky hot chocolate. It is just incredible. I feel like I'm on an episode of like Blue Peter, the way that I'm kind of having to explain this to you all the way over here, but literally, it's as simple as that. If you want cold frothy milk, you press and hold the button, and it goes blue on like this little button here. I don't know if you can see the little red dot, but as you can hear, it's frothing away, and in a couple of minutes, I will have a delicious hot chocolate. Et voila, a beautiful, festive hot chocolate. Obviously, depending on how chocolatey you want it, you can add more or less powder in, but this is just the perfect hot chocolate. I probably could have put a little bit more in there because it's only about half a cupful, but oh my goodness me, that is absolutely amazing. I'm gonna have a sip. That is literally Christmas in a mug. Also, anyone else have like designated mugs for each drink that you have? Like, I've got my coffee mugs, I've got like my morning tea mugs, my evening tea mugs, and this is my hot chocolate mug. It's a gorgeous little Anthropology one that I've got years ago. I can't remember how long ago I got this, but I've had it for such a long time and I absolutely love it because it's like the perfect mug to like wrap your hands around and just get really nice and cozy warm. On that note, I'm going to enjoy my lovely festive hot chocolate and then I'm going to hunker down on the sofa. I might even put a Christmas film on. That is just the perfect end to the perfect day. Or maybe, is there like a Christmassy weddingy one? I think the Princess Switch might have a wedding in it. Christmas Night is one that I've not actually seen. Might have a little look if there's some like festive wedding themed Christmas films because I am very much in the bridal mood, as you can tell. So I'm going to leave this vlog here. I hope you guys are enjoying Vlogmas so far. I know we're already on day 2, but already I am just absolutely loving it. And you can hear the rain hammering down outside. It's just the coziest Christmas day in the entire world. So I really hope you guys are enjoying Vlogmas so far. And I will see you tomorrow, Vlogmas day 3. Bye!